I learned how to do this today from Anthony. Anthony showed me how to, I guess, create my own little site on YouTube. So the first one I'm saying I'm creating is for my children, Jessica, John, and Joseph. Well, tomorrow morning at 5:35, Dad will be 70 years old. Been a long journey, I guess. I'm glad I made it. I always used to say that I've waited for this day my whole life. I probably would have said it at 69 too. I got to tell you guys something. As you grow up and you learn things, it's maybe you realize when you get to this age that everything that's happened in our lives, and for whatever reason, of course, as I've always said to you, there were lessons to learn. But then you can see how many things that happened in your life brought you to this point of where you are in your life now. They say that we're all walking each other home, and that we're spiritual beings having a human experience. Of course, as you get older, and you realize that you don't have 30 or 40 more years to do something, reality kicks in, and you start to think about life. And the way you were raised, you kind of like raised to fear death. And then as you get older, you realize that there's no fear of death. I don't fear death. The only thing that really fears death in yourself is your ego, because then when we pass on, your ego loses all control. And you realize in your life that your ego played a large part of your life. And what I found out that I passed down to you guys is that, when something happens and you get upset about it, and most of the time you think about it, if you get upset about it because the person isn't doing it your way, or you think it should be done another way, that's usually our egos. I'm an Italian, that's your ego. I'm a Yankee, that's your ego. But how I differ from my ego and from not having that ego is dealing in love. In other words, when you think about something, you get upset with someone. Are you dealing in love, or you're dealing in an emotion? So it's just one of those things. It's like, I learned there's a lot of things that were meant to be important to us as we really aren't that important. We always want a little bit more love, a little bit more money, a little bit more better car, a better place to live, more vacations. And being happy is really about being happy. A lot of people are upset because of the way their life is, but it's really how you create your life. And it's like you don't have to have a lot. It's you're kind of like just be grateful for what you have, because there are so many thousands of people that have so much less than we do. So like gratitude, being grateful for what you have, being happy. If you're not happy, it's because you're not happy. We have the desire, we have the ability to create our happiness and create our hell also. It's all up here. If you want to change the way your life is, then change the way you think about it. And it seems so freaking simple, man. So simple. But it's what we make it. So I want to thank you for enjoying this birthday with me today. Joseph, thank you for yours. John, thank you for giving me that ticket. Jess and Anthony, thank you so much for giving me a wonderful day and a wonderful meal. And Patty and I, great time. I enjoyed the movie, The Wolf of Wall Street. I had a good time. It was good that Mom and Will came by today. So, all in all, I had a very nice time, very nice birthday. I want to thank you for sharing it with me. And thank you for being my kids. I'm blessed. But, okay, kids. I love you. Be careful. We'll talk soon. See you soon. Blessings and light. Love Dad. Love Pops. Love the real cool dude. I love you. Bye.